Conquest, a staple of a player's starting loadout when they boot up Noobs in Combat for the first time. But how useful is it? Described as a literal box with a gun welded to it by the game, most players see it nothing as a stepping stone to unlocking some of the best units in the game. However, it doesn't take much to bring this box to its true potential. Let's take a dive into one of Noobs in Combat's most overlooked units, and see how something as simple as a tankette can be a valuable battlefield box. Let's first look at the costs of the tankette. Being a starter vehicle, it costs a meager price of nothing. It was once 300 research points, but it was changed to a starter vehicle later on. In battle, the tankette comes at a very cheap 55 ticks, one of the cheapest vehicles in the game, only above the biker, supply wagon, and tied with the scout tank. For the price, however, the tankette brings a lot to the table in terms of attack power. It only has one attack, a rifle caliber machine gun in it. The attack has a range of 2 on all sides. It shares similar firepower to the medium/light gun, with the attack doing damage 4 times, each damage tick doing 4 consecutive damage, with a 0-turn cooldown. This makes it incredible against weak infantry such as riflemen and SMG squads, while also being able to pepper grunts and commandos. It can also pick up weak unarmored vehicles such as transport trucks and supply wagons. Being a tank, it is tracked, so it does not gain a speed bonus on roads. It has a movement ability of 3. It also has the fuel perk, as all tanks do. It has a fuel capacity of 6. The tankette also has a sight of 2, making it capable of some scouting. This allows the tankette to operate on its own, unlike other tanks, such as the medium tank, which only has a sight of 1. In terms of HP and armor, the tankette has an armor value of 11. This makes it one of the weaker armored vehicles in the game. However, that should be expected as it is the starter vehicle. The tankette has 50 hit points. Now that we have gone over the raw stats of the tankette, how do we put to good use? Because of its weak armor value, it's best to not leave it operating alone. Along with its lack of anti-armor capabilities, any lone AT gun/field gun can easily mobility kill it. It's best to keep the tankette in your main army group so it's protected by your other forces. In terms of attack value, the tankette can be an extremely valuable shock unit, as its machine gun is the strongest out of any vehicle in the game, only tied with the heavy tank CW. With its armor also in mind, this makes the tankette amazing for clearing infantry groups. Despite its armor only being 11, it's still enough to withstand basic gunshots, and can brush off anything under an AT rifle. This makes it excellent for clearing out maps like Guest Town Assault on harder difficulties, where infantry is very common. Its mobility is acceptable, however for scouting, the scout car is often a better choice due to its scouting and radio perks and increased mobility on roads. For its cost, it is best for it to not be used as a disposable unit/a meat shield, but can be used in situations where money is not a problem. Sending it as weak armored fodder can work on certain stages, but usually, the Grunt's M is often a better choice. On defense, it's better still to use the medium/light gunners if bunkers are present, as they provide a better protection than the tankette's armor. The tankette does not have the ambush perk as well, so the gunners are often a better unit for defense, as their attack power is still very similar.
To put it in short, the tankette serves as an expendable, yet powerful tool to your army. When attacking, its armor and powerful machine gun is very much worth it for its rather low price. It's good for nearly any infantry and certain weak vehicles. Treat it as a more aggressive and armored light gunner with a 0-turn cooldown and enhanced movement, but suffering the downsides that most vehicles do, namely the inability to go into bunkers and needing to be refueled. That's all I have for today. I don't really have much else to say. Thanks for your time here. It's just one video. I'll start a channel, but hey. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. See ya.